On RLM Sports, WELM, and Big Fox WIDC TV. Presented in part by the Horseheads Varsity H Club. And they do so much for their athletes at Horseheads High School, boys and girls alike. And reason to celebrate right now is the Chalk to Clark connection of 48 yards, the bomb and the run. And it puts Horseheads in front, 14-6.
Jack Chalk did a great job, so he's 2 for 2 now in the second half. A big pass play of 31 yards to Bobby Patchen, followed up by hitting his main man, Andrew Clark, and he makes it happen by getting to the end zone. And he's the one that will line us up for the kickoff.
And here is the approach by Clark, spinning in the air, fielded at the 49 and taken down at the 47-yard line, going backward. The Express. That will be their field start. And under most circumstances, ideal field position.
Yeah, it's an excellent field position to start out. The Raiders like to use that little blooper kind of kick over to the sideline, trying to get it covered. Maybe they'll come up with a turnover. They don't want the deep men from the Express to get a great return, but that's great field position.
So they emerge from the sideline, getting their O-play. And here comes Elmira. Nick Root will line up as a wingman on the right side. Left side looks like Eric Ashley. And Ashley going in motion, but it's a straight up the middle call. Still running. Oh, look at that. That's Jared Lewis. And Lewis, you step up, you can't take that guy on one-on-one, and Lewis went straight ahead with one of the initial Raider defenders, bounced him down, reacted, cut to the outside, and was finally run out of bounds, but that was after an initial gain down to the 19-yard line of Horseheads.
Yeah, 32-yard run. He ran right through Trevor Felenchek, but Trevor is the one who actually made the stop, so he kept hustling after it. He got back to him, but talk about the Express.
For a moment, Gilbert stops, looks. He'd forgotten what the signal call would be. Now he's ready to go. And he will pitch it to Ashley. Ashley looks like a hurdler out there as he glides through the air to the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Schwartz makes the stop for the Raiders. Skylar Schwartz is a senior, 6'3", 205-pound linebacker.
So the Raiders trying to regroup deep in their own end, need another defensive stand. They've done a great job today.
2nd and 4. 14-yard line. Running play. Just a small opening for Lewis on the right side. And a number of players roll out after the hit. Tyler Rogan, one of the initial hitters for the Horseheads Raiders. 3rd down and 2.
So the Express, as we mentioned at halftime, they have had some great drives, but they are turning the ball over. They need to finish this one and keep themselves and keep pace with the Raiders.
Gilbert. And it's going to be pretty close. They needed to get to at the 10-yard line. And it looks like it may be 4th and just short. Lewis on the carry.
56, Joshua Ileka. At the gain of 1 will be 4th and 2 for the Express.
So looks like some good penetration there from the Raiders frontage. Ijeka, Monks in the backfield, Stander. Jesse Wintermute now. They've changed up their defense. Jesse's on the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. Root to the right side. And the give, and it is a touchdown. Eric Ashley, an 11-yard run.
Eric Ashley.
So there you have it. They finally do finish that drive. That was a 6-play drive that covers 52 yards and takes just 2 minutes off the clock. The Express are in business, and it most likely will line it up for a 2-pointer here. Coach Johnston still conferring as to what the play call will be.
14-12 at the moment. Looking for 2. Darryl Savage coming in, accompanying Hunter Gilbert, the quarterback. Savage, they deploy him out to the near side as a wideout. The turner on a flag first.
The game penalty on the Express.
So once again, Elmira very methodically shooting itself in the foot. So the delay of game will bring the ball back, and they'll have a little bit longer journey to try to take advantage of this.
Yeah, they got the play in there, but obviously a little bit late, so now they're going to have to come up. We'll see if they go with a running play or if they're going to come back to the air. We have seen Gilbert do a nice job passing in the first half. He was 2 for 3, so certainly capable of passing this 2-point conversion in. And it looks like the Horseheads coaches are on the field asking for an explanation. Got 3 of them out there.
And they're being politely asked to leave the field. All right, here we go. So 2-point conversion try. Stopping for a moment, returning to his original location, Eric Ashley. Hunter Gilbert now checks the wristband for the play. They'll send a man in motion. And do they get it? Yes, they do.
The conversion is good.
That is Eric Ashley.
Nick Root on the conversion.
Well, it looked like Ashley to me on this side.
12 to go in the third quarter. Tie ball game, 14-14.
So as you heard, a 14-all score here at Elmira.
And in retrospect, I think I know what the Horseheads coaches were talking about, and they're still asking the officials about it. Basically, they were concerned that after that penalty was assessed against the Express, Coach Johnston, the offensive coordinator, was out in the huddle on the field almost as if he had a timeout, which he didn't. And those coaches wanted to know why he was allowed to be out there in the field, and they're still having that conversation on the sideline. So this intense rivalry is ramping up. The Express respond, and they are now tied it up with the Raiders, and we've got us a good one here on the game of the week.
Will there be any initial or any extra fallout from that? Well, it looks like we may have a conference going on at midfield to talk about that aspect. (14-14) ball game here in Elmira.
Yeah, so he's going to talk to both head coaches, now with Coach Hillman, talking about the situation, make sure that the same message is delivered to both sides. So the officials going to try to maintain control of this one, and as the intensity ramps up and the emotions ramp up, hot, humid rivalry game, 14-14 in the third quarter. The fans couldn't ask for anything more, and we have a great crowd here today from both Elmira and Horseheads. Looks like we'll line this one up for the kickoff. Needs to adjust the ball just a little bit.
Here's our kickoff. Mishandled. Knocked free. Still up for grabs. And it looks like Elmira has recovered that ball. If so, around the 33-yard line.
Officials still discussing whether or not he got possession before it was inbounds.
No, it's Horseheads' ball.
And there must have been no possession before that ball got to the sideline, and that's what we're seeing.
Said the ball is juggled. It must have been juggled out of bounds.
Noah Bosket made an aggressive play coming for that kick return, and it was like an outfielder trying to come get a short diving fly ball, and he couldn't handle it. It bounced off. He tried to get it again and then took a tremendous hit, and the Express players went after it, and apparently the ball got to the edge. So a huge break for Horseheads. They'll start at their own 31.
On a hot and humid day in Elmira, New York, tied at 14. The snap, the carry by Chalk. Still running, churning the legs to the 35-yard line.
Number 4,
Jack Chalk.
Brought down by number 23, Jason Clark.
Chalk will be stopped at the 37-yard line.
5 on the play.
No time to think about the Hungries right now, other than hungry for a score, and that's the Raiders. Clark checks with the line judge near side. Felinchek in motion now. He was working from slot. They give it to Wintermute. Wintermute, strong, hard-nosed running for a first down. And that was a near disastrous collision between Felinchek, who was breaking from right to left. And as they handed the ball to Wintermute, looked like Jesse's head snapped back briefly.
Yeah, I think Trevor caught him with his hand going by. It's a timing offense, that jet sweep, and only the second week of the season, their struggle. They've done that a couple other times in the first half.
In motion near side, Bosket. Sweep, stops for a moment, tries to make an adjustment, and as he gets slowed up enough, Nick Root will take control and put him down, and it's going to be close to the 40, so that'll be a loss of yardage.
Loss of 5 on the play.
5 yards, negative yardage. 5:59 and the clock running. Right now, 14-14. Second down and 10. 38-yard line of Horseheads and the Raiders with the ball. Chalk looks to his right, then to his left, takes the ball. He's going to flare it, fires a pass. It's complete to Clark. Andrew Clark, he's got the length, he's got the distance, and the speed. And how about a Raider touchdown with no flags?
Pass complete for number 14.
38-yard. Make that 61 yards.
Raiders touchdown.
So Andrew Clark backs up his 48-yard touchdown reception with a quick slant pass from Jack Chalk. He finishes it, so the catch and the run cover 61 yards, and the Raiders, just like that, take the lead back. And the Horsehead sideline, the excitement is building for them with 5:35 remaining here in the third quarter.
Clark ready. No, that's going to be blocked.
Extra point is blocked.
For fans with 5:35 to go, Raiders are in front by 6. It's a 20-14 lead, and we'll have more coming up in just a moment.